Warning, the following podcast contains true stories from two dudes that suffer from multiple TBIs and other mental issues. Some of the content will not make any sense. Listener's discretion is advised. Especially if your name is Randy. We hate you. We're Denny and Eric, and this is the I Love Grandpa podcast. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh! Welcome back to another episode of I Love Grandpa, the only podcast that is still sponsored by the Taliban. The Taliban, making Afghanistan great since 2021 with the help of Joe Biden. As always, I'm joined by Eric and what did he call you?
He gets to say his name?
Can you just introduce me one time? One time.
And our great newest addition, David/Ryan/Doom.
Hey. Thanks.
All right, Skylar, knock it off.
We need to redo the intro.
Yeah, we do.
We should do our own.
Dude.
Without him.
Yeah. I mean, do you have any musical talent?
I can play the tambourine.
No,
You know, you should sing.
The actual, like...
Yeah, because now we have David.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do
And it
that.
should just... Yeah, let's get to it.
Actually, let's do that right now.
Okay.
Let's just chop it up, add the new intro right now. Yeah. Do we have music, though?
No.
Nope.
Don't need music.
No.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to I Love Grandpa podcast. I'm Denny.
Eric.
Ryan.
And we are the hosts. Done.
Yeah.
Next challenge. Today's agenda. Eric, again, your numbers are looking great. You're proven to be the fan favorite. Reading some real quick Instagram messages from Cook 19000. Eric, you are hot. Eggplant emoji,
Nice.
squirting water,
Yeah.
rock. We actually have them for David. David, your voice is the opposite of a boner. You are soft pee-pee.
Okay.
Yeah. Followed by a lot of really horrible expletives. And a hashtag that I don't even want to say on the air.
Yeah, people keep mailing me weird shit. So if you could take my mailing address out of the bio.
Put his phone number in there.
I keep getting those Jesus wafers with pentagrams cut on them.
No, that's me.
Fun fact, that's the one thing that is in constant supply on Amazon. It's never out. And Welch's grape juice.
Thanks for the Fritos nacho cheese, though. Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, so happy Veterans Day. Yeah.
Did you guys gorge at the Golden Corral?
No, Applebee's.
Oh, nice.
I also dressed up and I went door to door.
Are you begging for
Veterans Day. Hello? It's Veterans Day. Sir, what do you want? It's Veterans Day. Either a trick or a treat or a thank you.
Yeah. Or water.
Get the fuck off my porch. Was by far the most common phrase.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. But boy, always a hoot. Yeah.
I like Veterans Day.
You imagine that shit?
Oh yeah.
Just Gina, who's at the door? It's an older man with fatigues that don't really fit him and what appears to be cum stains. It's salt stains on my fatigues, ma'am.
You just described every homeless person in Fort Walton Beach.
Yeah, you gotta jizz on the girl statue downtown. You hope it's bird poop, but deep inside,
You know it's not.
yeah.
Yeah, you know.
It's cum.
It always is.
Yeah. Guys,
On this show,
you gotta clean your fucking act up.
Yeah, really. You can't be fully torqued on Veterans Day on the park. Just on statues.
And separate your pee area from where you wash your clothes in the intercoastal a little bit.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah. I've actually been thinking about a nonprofit that we can start for homeless community, not just the veterans, but just the everybody who's homeless. I think we can address some of the bigger issues. Everybody wants to talk about, clean needles and getting them sober. I think that we need to worry about where they're pooping.
this is bait.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
This is big.
or a bucket. Yeah, a bucket.
A bucket.
We can get them buckets.
Just a bucket. We call ourselves the Bucket Gang.
Yeah.
Just,
The bucket bros.
the Bucket Bros. We produce buckets for them to poop and pee in. The gross part is we got to do something with the buckets afterwards. I propose we just leave them out there.
Should just get them the leftover wag bags from NTC. I'm serious. That's a good idea.
No, that is a good idea. Even better idea. The buckets. They use them to burn the bag of poops. Give some 50, some diesel and gas mix.
Yeah, dude.
And they're out there
Mix
burning
that.
it.
Yeah. You gotta go slower.
Yeah. Then they get the lung disease and cancer that we all get.
But it's better than stepping in homeless shit.
That's right. Yeah. So heed the warning, San Francisco. Either give him diesel fuel and buckets to burn, or you're going to be neck deep in shit. Well, they already are. They are. That's already there. Because they have an app. They have an app for poop in San Francisco.
Do they?
Yeah.
Like poop spottings?
Yeah. So if you walk...
Watch out. Stay away.
Stay away from here. There's human poop.
Dude, there's some guy who's not homeless who has the app that's just taking shits in the street, giggling, and just typing that in. And going around the corner and just waiting.
So you mean there's a serial shitter out there?
Yes, there is absolutely a serious shitter.
All right, so that's the next Netflix documentary I need to watch. Better yet, we need to make. Yeah. How to catch a serial shitter. Filled with scientists and doctors studying forensic data in poop.
Snap crap.
Yeah. That's better than any fake name I could have made. Oh, God.
So you take a picture of it? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Submitting a photo of something gross, usually crap. I wish they would have said poop, but it makes sense because of the name. You got to keep the theme.
Mm-hmm.
And sharing its locations. Users can then track their tickets to see if they've been resolved.
Oh.
So is there like a PI that goes out there with a photo of the shit?
Oh.
And he sees one and he's like, yeah, this is it. This is the one.
Sidewalk cleaning from the city's public works department.
Oh. So I would imagine it's like this guy with like horrific PTSD from like investigating some of the most heinous crimes all throughout the San Francisco area. And they're like, hey, Mitch McGirdle needs a break. I don't know why his name's McGirdle. That sounds like a detective name. Mitch McGirdle. Anyway, he's my guy. Let me just stick with the story. So, 38-year-old Mitch McGirdle, senior detective, gets busted down to poop duty. Partly because of his PTSD, but partly because he's just reckless and he drinks all day. So now, instead of getting the help he needs, he gets put in a less demanding job, and he walks around collecting evidence, and by evidence I mean poop. What's the over/under? This guy commits suicide within a week.
Can it lead to like an underground poop ring? and then he has to work with a partner, which he's never done before. And then he goes into his old story about his partner that nobody knew, but he actually died from pooping. It's thanks, Snapcraft.
Snapcraft.
What is this movie called? It's got to be a flip on Lethal Weapon. Or some completely just really slapstick humor.
Yeah. Number 2 doo-doo.
I feel like that's the sequel.
That's so stupid. I want to do the first number 1 poo-poo. That's so dumb.
I got it. Poo-poo cop. Number 1.
Yeah. Poo-poo cop.
Poo-poo cop. Next summer.
Oh, man. Or something with scat. I can't.
Scat man cometh. Oh, God. Now we have to develop the villain.
Oh, gross.
He's got to be like...
Can it be Christmas at least? not a summer release. It needs to be a Christmas movie.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. He's a troubled detective. Probably hasn't seen his kids. He gets busted down right on Christmas. And his kids is the next victim. They shit, or it, whoever's the master behind the pooping puppet, poops in his kids' gifts. That's the final straw. Merry Christmas, Johnny. I don't ever see you except twice a year. Thanks, Dad. Opens it up. What the fuck? Merry Scatmas.
God.
Yeah, I think we could sell that. I don't know how we got here, but I'm glad we did.
Yeah, I like it. You motherfucker.
Thank you, David, for reminding everybody to close out your porn before you go over to your friend to do a podcast. What kind of weird?
You could call the movie The Emodiac.
Oh, my God. That's... That's... What the fuck? Yeah.
Oh, man.
At first, it's just shit in the street.
Yeah.
And then there's notes that are coded.
Oh, man.
Written in shit.
Okay. All right. Perfect casting. Tom Hanks.
Tom Hardy. Everyone that's casted is a Tom. Tom Selleck.
Yes!
Tom Cruise. He's the Emodiac.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can he?
Tommy Lee Jones.
I think Tom Cruise should be the kid.
Oh, yeah. He'll love that. Yeah, he'll love that.
No CGI. Just him just as a kid.
We'll do the thing where he's staying on his knees.
With his pants rolled.
No rolls. Tom Hardy, Tom Cruise, Tom Selleck,
Tom Hanks.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tom Holland in. Oh, God. Tommy Lee Jones has to play the wife.
Yes.
Of our detective.
No wig. Just a little bit of makeup.
Just a light amount of blush. Oh.
It at least deserves a trailer.
Oh, yeah.
To just leave it out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude. I feel that if we can make 17 Fast and the Furious movies, we can make one shit-based comedy cop movie.
Yeah.
Action comedy cop movie. Yeah. I mean, it's only fair.
Or a South Park episode.
Yeah.
We could write them.
Oh. You know, stranger things have happened. I think we should. Let's do a full actual screenplay.
We'll do. We got to piece together storyboard first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like this. Yes.
I think it's going to happen.
I think that's what we should vote at least one full weekend.
My weekends keep disappearing.
I control your life now.
Good. Thank you.
Oh.
We need to get together and play that ransom note game.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Like,
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that message you sent me about it. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. This is the type of shit us low reg individuals are
made for it. Yeah.
Mwah. Oh, man. So, David, how have you been?
Good. I got the
SGB.
Yeah.
We almost got it at the same day, same time. I was hoping that was a real thing. We're going to be able to like embrace and hold each other while they jammed fucking needles into our necks.
Like a lotus position?
Yeah.
Well, you had a different doctor than I did.
Which one did you have?
There were two guys there. I don't fucking remember his name.
Tall white dude?
He was tall and he was white.
Was he handsome?
Most doctors are.
Kind of gave you that Richard Gere vibe from Pretty Woman.
He had a mask on.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Usually has a really soft, gentle touch.
Yeah. He was assuring me that everything was going exactly how it's supposed to the entire time.
Yeah.
While he seemed to be out of breath and his hands were very clammy.
Yeah.
So I was getting mixed messages.
Dude, of all the times, like that shot, so a little background. Stellate ganglion block. It's a shot that goes into your neck, and I don't have the fucking diagram with me, but it basically resets your fight or flight system. And you have to be really careful because there's all that, important shit here, like your jugular.
Your neck stuff.
So, like they'll have an ultrasound going, and they're very reassuring the entire time because some pretty nervous shit.
And they're doing it to people that have
that
traumatic stress in the smallest room possible, and your wife is not allowed in there.
No one that like cares about you or is there. And so I don't want it to happen to me, but at one point I want there to be like so much chaos and confusion and beeps going off, maybe a slide whistle, like some guy juggling balls and like, don't worry, it's all okay. We just nicked your artery. Don't move. You're gonna be fine.
They like pull the ultrasound next to you, and you're facing it, and they're telling you the anatomy of your whatever's in your neck, whether it's the carotid or what are you doing? Anyways. But I think it's kind of not great that you're watching the ultrasound as the needle's going through the muscle tissue in your neck all the way into your sympathetic nervous system.
And you're feeling it and you're hearing pops. Mm-hmm. And don't worry, those pops are just us pushing through your muscle tissue.
Yeah.
And I got confused at one point. I'm looking at the ultrasound. I'm like, holy shit, am I pregnant? Are they artificially inseminating my neck? What's going on here? what this procedure turn into?
You're just basing the turkey, man. Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry, you're about to become a proud mother.
Yeah. It actually wasn't painful, so.
Oh, mine hurt like a motherfucker this
Really?
time. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was fine.
Yeah, my first one was super simple. This one was a little bit more painful and it hurt a little bit more like a couple hours later. But feel great.
Yeah.
Good.
Especially the first few days.
Yeah.
Just very relaxed. Not numb.
No.
Not like numb to everything. Yeah. Nothing makes you happy or sad. Like Denny said, it just removes your fight or flight.
Yeah.
Gives you a little reset.
It's
not permanent, obviously.
Yeah.
But
The best way I can describe it is if you have a gaggle of angels fucking every orifice on your body and then caressing you at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Just fucking your nose. Yeah, just like that. Soft touches all over. It's just gently whispering and blowing kisses on your wiener tip.
Oh,
Thanks, so, Angel. No problem. You want another? I'd like another. All right. Yeah. Then eventually the angels start to, you start off with 20, then you're like at 10. You're like, oh, that's not bad. But then you're down to like 5 and you're like, hello. Can I get some more dick kisses? And they're like, I'm kind of busy around here trying to keep this shit together. And they all go away and you're like, fuck, I need the shot again. But for the first couple weeks, it's pretty nice.
yeah.
Yeah. Hope I gave you a nice mental picture of angels caressing and gently kissing your penis tip. Or vagina.
Tip.
Yeah, STV is some good shit. I thoroughly recommend it. If you're dealing with PTSD, anxiety, and having really, really serious panic attacks, definitely consider it and talk to somebody. You can do your research. You can go online and just type in SGB shot, and there's tons of information out there. Shout out to the Stella Center.
Yeah, Stella Center.
Stella Center. So if you want the most up-to-date and the most like fucking advanced SGB treatment, Stella Center.
.com.
They have the man, not only the gentleman that created and developed this shot, but the most up-to-date methods of applying it. So they're saying now, if you go through his treatment at his facilities, you only need the shot one time. So I eventually want to get to that. And it costs a little bit, but it's not insane. It's not like you can't afford it. Like if I can afford it, you definitely can afford it. Especially because I have an insane addiction to Japanese tentacle porn, which nearly empties my bank account monthly. Please do not tell my wife. Currently in therapy for that, but god damn that hentai.
Sleep too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I've been having dreams, but
Yeah.
that's because of drinking alcohol before bed or whatever.
Which is not good.
At all.
Not good at all.
Yeah, no, not good. No, but getting that SGB, it like when I went to sleep, I just fell asleep and woke up, and there were no terrible images during my sleep or anything like that. So if you're dealing with some subconscious shit that is haunting you, it might not be surface level issues that the Stella Ganglia block can help you out with. So, and I hope someone that needs it is listening and decides to go get it.
Yeah, and as always, you can always hit us up on our email, sechaltpodcast@gmail.com. I remembered this time. Ask us any questions. We can give you the personal experience of what we've experienced from it. And who knows? I might send you some of Eric's tasty nudes or some of David's more aggressive porno. Eric's more of the classical type. Think of your like 70s and 80s, early 90s porno. David is like
fisting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what David's into. The really dark stuff. Guys
But
dressed like
ethnically
Pinocchio.
diverse.
Very.
I want to point that out.
Oh, man. I just pictured this Afghan bearded man hovering over you while he fists himself. Oh, God.
Very good.
Very good, my friend. Look. Yes. Yes. Deeper. Oh, man. Anybody go to actually do anything on Veterans Day, though?
No.
I looked at a lot of pictures of us in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
I think everybody did, though.
Yeah.
I don't even. Aaron and I went and did some errands.
Yeah.
And I didn't have social media. Like, we've been not looking at it.
Yeah.
During the week, just deleting the app. So when I re-downloaded it over the weekend,
Such good pictures.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my favorite is I fell asleep taking a nap on that couch, and Kyle brought the kitten. He was like, Chief, I got a kitten. And I'm like, oh, what? He puts a cat on my shoulder. I'm like, it's the sweetest thing ever. I just remember taking a picture like, I saved this little guy. If
I
could
could
have
do one good thing.
if I could have taken that cat back home, I would have. Poor little Afghan kitty. May he rest in peace. Yeah, no, I didn't do anything. I think most people associate it as a day of like of ridiculing like the whole like coupon and free appetizer thing. And it's like, man, like it's kind of sad that's what it's become.
Who's doing that?
Like, it's just the general, like if you get on social media, it's just like,
There's other veterans?
Yeah.
Like talking shit on other veterans?
yeah. Like,
That's good. That's what we should do on our day.
Yeah.
It's just yell at each other.
yell at each other for going to get a free
Yeah.
appetizer.
You know, like, yeah, who cares, man?
Yeah.
It's free food.
I remember what I did now.
What'd you do?
Aaron and I went to the Subaru dealership.
Oh.
Yeah. And they weren't giving out free cars or anything. They didn't even have free donuts. But we went to look at a car because Aaron was driving a Ford EcoSport.
Okay.
3-cylinder, I think. I hated that car. So we went and looked at Foresters and really, really liked one. So we haggled with them and then told them no.
Yeah.
And then we went back the next day and bought it. I love that car.
Dude, Subaru's fuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I remember people used to always shit on them. And here recently I saw one. I remember I made it a point. I looked over to my wife and I'm like, you know what? Subarus are fucking rad. Like they know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You see them all over Colorado.
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah.
How many? They're in like Asheville, North Carolina, Boone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I was surprised when I went out to
Yeah.
Colorado how many. It's a
Yeah.
lot. It's good.
Pacific Northwest,
Great. Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like their style.
Yeah.
I mean, what's not to like about a car that's used to be on a rally circuit and
Yeah.
off-roading? Yeah. Did you get some free moccasins with it too?
No,
No.
I got a
Is that a
pullover.
thing?
Yeah, I thought they came with Birkenstocks.
That's Volkswagen.
Ah,
I got
oh,
I got sandals in my car.
nice. Patchouli oil.
So they said he could pick anything out of the box. There were not socks filled with Vaseline in the box. And I brought it up to the manager. And he's like, all we have are these pullover shirts. I said, okay.
Is that what you're wearing right now?
No. This is a Lulu.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Yeah, my sister bought me this.
Dope. Yeah, they make guy stuff. Yeah.
I wasn't making fun of what you're wearing.
Oh.
I got a little hoodie thing.
Yes, yeah, I like that. Is it wool?
Alpaca.
Alpaca.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Mexican version of a goat.
More efficient.
Dollar.
Goat.
I thought, no, where do alpacas come from traditionally?
Peru?
Peru, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a long way to travel.
They didn't make him walk here.
I just get the best mental picture. Just
Yeah.
meanwhile, at the southern border.
It's desert. It's Tatooine in my head.
It's just a
Wastelands.
a whole fucking. What do you call them? A flock? A flock of alpaca? A herd?
Yeah, maybe a herd.
What do you call more than one? Alpacas? Alpacan.
I don't. Do we say flock for anything that doesn't have wings?
I know crows are
Murder.
Murders, yeah.
But usually herds.
Yeah.
bees. What do you call bees?
Colony?
Swarms.
Swarm.
I don't think they really like.
Gaggle.
Yeah. A geese. Dangerous animals. They are.
Swans.
So we call a group of crows a murder. Do we call any groups of animals a blowjob? It seemed like that's
It's a platoon of baboons, right?
no shit.
They were all in platoons.
Is it a platoon?
I think so.
That's badass.
Dude, they're insane.
Yeah.
I did. I was in the Marine Corps on a MEU. We stopped at Kenya, and we were out doing land navigation in Africa. Horrible idea. We had to go in buddy pairs,
Oh fuck.
but there was wild baboons and spider monkeys fucking everywhere.
I don't trust.
They were big, dude. Like,
Yeah, not your Disney Channel baboons.
no, man. And
Real.
they're like, what, they weigh 170 pounds or something, but they're just so how strong they are.
Just muscle.
Dude, it's amazing how weak we are as a species compared to everything else on this planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's because we evolved with our head brain and everyone
But
else.
like we don't have claws. Like,
Yeah.
ow, I scratched myself. I'm bleeding. Like, you know,
that.
then you get a
Brains-
fucking infection. You're
Yeah.
dead.
The
Like,
brain's way overrated. Look how much damage this fucking thing takes. Like, no. Give me baboon strength.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Next $1 billion idea. The strength of a baboon. The mind of a man.
or silverback.
I think there's a few of those
Baboon
movies.
man.
Planet of the Apes. Rise of the Planet of the
I
Apes.
don't shit on my idea, David.
Rise of the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Rise of the Dawn of the Night of the Planet of the Morning Apes.
Yeah, man, but they got it wrong. I'm thinking just baboons for the strength and their ferocious. I mean, they go by platoons.
I don't have any faith in humanity until we send somebody into space and then they come back and we all dress up like apes.
We missed the golden opportunity.
I saw something like that for William Shatner. And he comes back and that would have been fucking awesome.
Hey, you guys actually travel through time. We're all apes now. That's a cheap mask. No, we're all apes. What the fuck?
Christian apes. The Roman apes crucified
Is it a platoon?
ape Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, God. Now that's a tattoo idea.
Yeah.
Crucified monkey. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh. Ooh.
A group of baboons is not a Congress.
It's not a Congress?
No.
Is that like a fact checker, Snopes?
Dude, those fact checker things, man.
Who's checking the facts, man?
Dude, seriously. I can make a post right now, not even related to COVID, and a fucking fact check thing comes out.
It's a troop.
Troop?
Yeah.
Ape Jesus is mostly false.
Mostly.
Mostly.
We need to clip you doing that and put it on the soundboard.
Yeah, dude.
So I can hear that whenever I want.
From the man that brought you Passion of the Christ comes a reimagining of our Lord and Savior.
I mean, old philosophers had the idea that any idea in your mind is truth. Whoa. You're welcome. Baboon Jesus.
That's a dangerous thing to tell someone.
Oh, man. Especially.
There's, dude, I'm reading this book very slowly because I don't know how to read big words. You guys obviously have heard me try to talk. Talking is, yeah. I try to think of word.
Less word, better.
Is it The Secret Teachings of the Ages?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Manly P. Hall, I think. It goes over like all symbolism from back in the day and how it all kind of incorporates.
Yeah.
And all. It's pretty light reading. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, we like to think that everything evolved separate from each other. Not just when you're thinking of like religion but cultures, but when you go back and read, no. Everything borrowed and took something from here and there, and it's.
But some of the ideas are.
Yeah, some of the connections, it's like holy fucking shit.
No, but I don't know, man. I hope not everything you think is real or the truth.
Yeah, you should see what goes on in here.
Well, in the absence of knowing or the truth, people will manifest their own belief.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I brought. Was it because I wanted Baboon Jesus to be real?
Yeah,
I thought
For
it was
you.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
For Denny.
It'd be awesome. In fact, if you're listening right now and you can draw, if you can do any sort of digital media or hell, just you're a really good artist on pen and paper, contact us because I have so many things that needs to be drawn so we can add it to the podcast, to the website, and to our Instagram and Twitter. The most important thing right now is Baboon Jesus. I can't tell you why that's forefront of my mind right now, but it is.
If you draw Denny a baboon Jesus, he'll get it tattooed on his ankle.
No, my thigh.
His thigh.
Thigh.
Full thigh?
No, well, I got space for my dogs. Yeah, I haven't told you about this. So I have the
Take your pants off.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were going for.
the raddest idea for Blue and for Charlie. So there's this old video game called Bad Dudes.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
I don't.
Oh, dude, I'll show you.
They're bad dudes.
I
Aren't they going after somebody's daughter or something?
think so. But I want to get this tattooed on my thigh with me and Blue as the two main characters. Blue, obviously, in human dog form. And it's going to be big. Like, I'm going to have him and me, like, here fighting. And then on the other side, do one of me and Charlie, but something more like an old... Think of like an old book covering from like Ernest Hemingway or something, or even Call of the Wild, where it's just her and me, like just like dog and owner, like fucking posing. Really nice, classical touch, you know.
Yeah.
But I figured it'd be a good way to forever and immortalize my children.
Yeah.
Because Charlie is my little anxiety pup. She's like my morning companion. No matter what, we're always doing our morning stuff together. And then Blue, he's just my rude dude. Like he's just me and my little rude dude. Just be perfect.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, Eric and I had a Dogapalooza at my house.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Oh,
Had the dogs swimming.
dude, let me know when I can bring my
Dude, we
harbor.
should
Yeah.
Yeah.
pack.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be so much fun.
Yeah. I will apologize because one of my dogs may or may not shit in your pool.
That's okay.
What the fuck?
I don't go in there. It's just for the dog.
I can totally see Charlie like, all right, I'm gonna shit here. The other day, we're just walking and just having a good old time. And normally she like, if you walk in the middle of the road, like she'll pull to one side and be like, yeah, I gotta go poop over here. We're just walking, and I'm like, what? She's just shitting
Yeah.
on the street.
Good. Yeah.
There's the spot, Dad. All right.
How
This is
considerate.
No. Yeah. Pets are important.
Yeah, dogs are good.
Yeah. Good dogs.
Dogs good.
Yeah. And they've even started to be really chill when I meditate out in the Florida room. Normally, like when I first started, like they had to have like be there, like get my attention. Now it's like I start meditating. They both know it's like, cool, we're just going to fall asleep right here. So it's like having that, like projecting that calmness is like working really fucking good now in the mornings. They're just like both just like, super chill, 25, 30 minutes here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, before it was like getting smacked around with tails and shit.
Kind of lets you know you're doing it right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. You need to try it. It's good for you.
Yeah. I just need to find my space.
Yeah. It took me a while to find like the perfect spot. Like I still do it in my car when I'm at work before I go in. It's like I park, I do 20, 25 just before I go in that fucking hellscape. Like it's like I gotta find my balance if I walk in there and deal with that negativity. Like outside of that, every morning before I do my workout or after I do my first warm up, freaking just chill it back down, get centered, and then go about the day. Helps me a lot.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
It is good stuff. It really is.
Yeah.
I was talking to a guy a couple of days ago that's been struggling with some super deep depression.
Yeah.
And like the SI, suicidal ideations. I think that was the biggest thing I tried to impart to him was trying out mindfulness and breathing exercises, meditation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I met up with two buddies. Funny enough, they're both named Eric.
Yeah.
have so many good Erics in my life.
Yeah, all Erics are good.
But it was one of like it was a planned like meet up, hang out, catch up session with one, and sort of like an impromptu universal like the universe brought somebody else in there. Like we're just having a good time, we're talking, catching up, and we look at the counter and we're like, oh shit, look who's here. And it's like one of those like you don't know who needs you and at what time, because the moment we sat down, like, hey man, like, because I talking to other friends were like, yeah, I haven't heard from Eric. He just doesn't talk or message back anymore. I'm like, yeah, that sucks. So I remember being there. I remember being in that space, and
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
Because you don't like, it's not that you don't like the people that are trying to get in contact with you. It's just you don't want to talk to anybody.
yeah, no matter how much
That isolation.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost like you are dying of thirst, and there is a glass of water right in front of you. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that water.
Yeah, people don't understand, that don't experience depression, anxiety. They don't understand that it's not as simple as like, oh, well, find a hobby, go hang out with your friends. It's part of it.
Yeah.
But it's hard to find the will to do that.
Yes, and isolation feels so fucking good, and it's a bitch to force yourself out of that. Like one of the biggest things that I've found with the 4 agreements and like just typing out, first of all, read the book, digest it, but then print out the actual 4 agreements and put them in like your notebook. And like this morning when I woke up, I'm like, oh shit, because my memory is like shit. I was like, hey, I'm meeting up with Eric today. We're gonna have coffee. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm a man of my word. I'm not gonna forget that. Fucking hit him up. And like I remember like, man, like me just 2 years ago, I'd have woken up and been like, even if I did remember it, I would have been like,
yeah. Oh, you didn't text me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to text you.
Yeah, I'm not going to text. Nah.
Yeah.
And we were talking. He's like, man, I almost texted back. I was busy or something. I was like, dude, like, yeah, that's what we deal with. Like, we're all struggling with that.
Yeah.
But the moment we sat down and reconnected with people that you value, people you care about, who you want to see succeed, who you want to hear how they're doing, like, it's nourishing. It's just as important as friggin' making sure you eat. Like,
yeah.
So if you're out there and you're struggling to make those connections, to text your friends, to call and talk to somebody and actually occupy space for another human being, just think of it this way. You always want what's best for your friend, right? You always want what's best for the people around you. What if what's best for them is to reconnect with somebody? Why would you deny them that? Why would you deny them that ability to reconnect and have? So even if you don't necessarily want to do it for yourself, do it for your friends. Chances are they miss you. They want to reconnect. So just fight that voice inside your head and just crawl. And you'll be walking. And then before you know it, you're there. You're having coffee. You're talking with your friends. So just make the little moves.
Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah.
I totally get it. But that opposite action
Yes.
is super important to help get you out of that hole.
So I remember I lived for staying in my bedroom for such a long time, just like closing myself off, especially when like the wife was gone or deployed. It's like, man, it's so comforting. I'm just going to put on the Xbox and live in this tiny make-believe world.
Yep.
That I just forged daggers on Skyrim.
I mean, that's cool too, though.
It's pretty rad.
But you were the best at it.
That was so good. Yeah. I would make so many and enchant them, then go sell them. It was like I had like real money. I was like, man, I want to make so much money.
Trench coat.
Yeah.
Take a look at these bad boys. This one makes you gay. Makes them gay.
I'd keep that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep talking.
As Eric grinds away in his jeans.
Oh, dude.
I've been playing around with this idea for a little bit.
Dick hands.
That comes into play. A D&D episode. We all have our own character. Yours would obviously have the power to utilize his penis as a bludgeoning tool. But it's all around a board that deals with mental health. So like you roll and moves like, you've encountered a PTSD monster. So of course Eric would bludgeon it to death with his
ambush.
David, I don't know what your power would be. I think you would have a leather bikini with, 4 or 5 small birds, since you're JTAC, to be flying above you.
On a string?
Yeah.
Birds on a string?
Yeah.
Bees on a string.
Bees on a string.
Yeah.
I have bees on strings. And a 9-tails whip. That's my power. That's it. Nothing supernatural.
Do they
Just
do
a
anything?
boy's bikini in a dream.
What are the bees for? Sometimes they sting me.
Then he moans. That's his attack. His moan just repels all bad guys. Oh, fuck. Gross.
It's the anaphylactic shock. It's kind of like a possum effect, where if you're in danger, the bees will just sting me. And then I'll swell up and fall on the ground.
And they go,
Ew.
And all the bad guys and creatures are just like, what the fuck?
I'd beat you with my cock.
Oh,
My bees will blot out the sun.
it's a lot of bees on strings. Oh shit, Kyle Rittenhouse. We forgot to. Yeah,
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, sorry, my ex-wife's texting me.
Yeah, my wife told me I
bad
left the
stuff, right?
candles on.
Oh, that's bad.
I didn't light them,
Oh.
to be fair. And I think there should be a rule.
Yes.
If you light the candles,
Yes.
you blow them out.
Yes.
Dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Welcome
Was
to
on
his
that-
TikTok.
That's a rule we have
Yeah.
because I'm not going to remember them because I didn't light them.
Yeah. I just
Plus,
I buy so
Thank you.
many.
Yeah.
I felt bad, but
Don't.
now I feel better.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. Make her feel bad. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Just terror.
Just kidding.
No,
Don't do that. You let them know. You got to blow them out.
Dude, after that
it's
house fire,
the shared responsibility. of
after
both
that house
people.
fire, man, like that's my biggest fear. My house being on fire while my dog's at home.
Oh, I know.
It's terrible. It's not happening right now. It's okay. Your dogs are fine.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
I think my dogs just start to fire. Have you seen Blue? The boy only cares about violence.
He's rude. Yeah, rude boy.
He's a rude dude.
He's a rude dude. I call my German wirehair pointer. He has a tongue gun or scrody because he's so gross. He's got a nappy ass dick. Let me fix it. But yeah, Hudson tongue gun or Doc tongue gun Hudson. He's gross. He's my dog.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Well, my daughter's.
Yeah. He spends a lot of time with his wiener.
Tongue gun.
So Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh. The tale of Kyle.
So I don't. You got to fill me in.
Okay, so Kenosha riots,
Kinda. Wisconsin, right?
Wisconsin.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So why were they rioting?
During the summer, right? The Black Lives Matter.
Social injustice, Black Lives Matter,
So
Antifa stuff.
so
going
it
on.
started as a protest, and then
Yeah.
Turned to rioting.
And then rioting like
Okay.
late into the night.
Yep.
And mostly just opportunists, stuff like that.
Why was he there?
Because on the other side of that, we had this movement of Second Amendment guys that were there to
Like Proud Boys type
we're here to protect
businesses,
businesses
and
and stuff.
He wasn't affiliated with any militia or anything like that.
Yeah.
He's actually a homeschool student. Like he was doing online high school classes. He didn't even go out and participate in any defensive businesses until after significant damage had been done. And he had the past couple of days been doing community service to remove.
Okay, so he's angry.
Yeah, he's upset.
Yeah. I mean, I could see that because that's your, and then I couldn't even imagine being in the center of that because it probably feels like your world's caving in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's easy to see that stuff from the outside, but to actually be, and that goes for both sides too.
Yes.
Like I'm not trying to take, I will say that guy's face, him crying, makes me want to smash it with a hammer.
Yeah.
So but I don't. Okay. So
Anyways, so when as he claims, he goes out in a capacity, and I'm sure there's some evidence of this. So far, I've only watched his testimony in the cross-examination. But he goes out in the capacity to provide medical attention and put out riot fires, which he had been doing, and there's video evidence
he trained?
of all this stuff. So he's a cadet at the Kenosha, not even Kenosha, some fire station in a cadet program, as well as a cadet EMT program that he participates in once a week.
Okay.
So he's not credited.
right, but he's still
but
like,
as-
it's not like he's saying that just to say it to give him.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he was out there in the moment, he did say he was an EMT, but as far as his testimony, what he admitted to, that was pretty much the worst thing. So he was going out and he was putting out fires, and he was actually trying to put out a fire when the 3 guys that he killed jumped him. So
they attacked him.
Yeah. So one male that he had encountered earlier in the night was swinging a big metal chain link,
Jesus,
with a mask on.
What the fuck?
And yelling at he said, according to Kyle, he said, if I see you alone, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Okay.
So he's already threatened him once in the night.
Yeah.
And I believe at the point that he encountered him again, he wasn't wearing the mask at that time or his shirt.
Yeah. And was that the first guy coming after him?
Yeah.
In the video? So I did see that. So just based off of that video, I see one guy running away from multiple guys. It's obviously super aggressive environment. And then he turns around and the guy comes to attack him and he shoots him.
Yeah.
So like, man.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I was like, well, it looks like he was fucking protecting himself.
The other guys,
especially against like three people are coming after you. Like, imagine that. Like,
it was more than 3.
So
there was a fuck ton of people coming after him, and the other 2 guys that, one of the guys that he shot had hit him in the head with a skateboard, and then he stumbled and fell, and another guy was trying to stomp his face in on the ground, and then so he ended up shooting the guy that was trying to stomp his face in after his skateboard flew away.
They were chasing him, right?
And then then another guy came up and their feet were basically touching, and he had a handgun pointing at his head.
At who?
And then he
Kyle?
shot at Kyle, and then Kyle shot him in the arm. And then once that guy put his hands up, he was injured. All these instances, he didn't go out of his way to attempt to execute those people. He just broke contact. And in the events leading up to the first shooting, he had been maced. He had a chemical bomb thrown near him. People were rioting, lighting shit on fire, and that's a 17-year-old kid with an AR-15.
Yeah.
So
hold on. So Kyle had an AR?
Yeah. Which
and they go into talking about you can't buy an AR-15 unless you're 18 years of age in the state of Wisconsin. But someone can buy it for you, and you can be in possession of it in their company, allegedly. At least that's what they were saying in the hearings. But yeah, it's just, man, it's so it's really just an ethical debate. Yeah. And right now, people don't want innocent until proven guilty. People want political execution. Oh, yeah.
It is what they want. So he's in maybe it's not smart for a 17-year-old to go into a riot environment with an AR-15. I wouldn't, if I was a dad, I wouldn't let a kid do that. If that was my little brother, I wouldn't let him do that. And that's just me speaking with a lot of experience using those weapon systems and knowing what they can do and the ramifications after you have to use them,
That's so, I mean, man, because when you start carrying a long gun, that's overly aggressive. Even if you're just standing there like that. I remember going on missions and shit, and you sling your rifle behind your back, and you present yourself in a non-threatening way.
That's what he was doing, according to his testimony and some others, when he was treating people. Even people would yell shit at him, and he would be like, hey, I'm friendly. I'm here. Does anyone need medical attention? Even just passerbyers, protesters, anything like that, and was administering medical treatment to people with an AR slung around his back.
That's tough, man.
It's tough. It's going to come down to the law, but not even, it's going to come down to the jury. Depending on who's in that jury, it kind of sucks that way. But I don't know. I was in the mind of thinking okay, this kid's a dumbass. Why would you go into riots with an AR-15?
Yep.
But the way he tells the story, all the footage behind it, he's not pointing at anyone. He only used it when he felt his life was threatened by an individual, and he'd even been assaulted multiple times before that and chose not to use it, which is interesting for a 17-year-old kid without any forced training or anything like that. So,
man, that's tough.
Yeah.
I feel for the kid.
Yeah.
I also feel there's a gross manipulation and this projection of what's right, what's wrong, what's morally right, and what you should stand up. What the messages that this kid is being bombarded and other individuals like him to go there to be opposition to this other group. We're being pitted against each other.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Like I have no positive statements to anybody that claims to be Antifa and that you can't justify their actions to me. But when we manipulate and say that the ulterior and to be a good outrighting citizen is to go there and counter that, no, man.
You're the same. You guys are the same.
Essentially, what you're doing is you're going to an environment and presenting to the people that you don't agree with that you're the enemy, especially when you and your buddies have plate carriers on.
Exactly.
With
This
AR-15s.
gross idea that these kids like Kyle have been lied to. Like, oh, if you're a good, outstanding American if you hate them and you stand against them. No, we know these guys are idiots. We know they're fucking retarded.
Yeah.
You don't have to put yourself in danger. Well, I want to be there to help people. I'm like, yeah, I get it. But you're a kid.
Yeah.
You should be learning all the same things you're doing right now, learning first aid, being a proud, I can't even say proud American these days. You should be proud of your values. You should be proud of your values, be at home, learning your craft, honing your craft. And the last place a 17-year-old kid needs to be is in the middle of a fucking riot. But that doesn't change the fact that he was there. And it doesn't change the fact that he put himself in that danger.
Right. And then he's also defending himself too.
It's complicated.
Yeah,
that's why it's got so much attention.
Yeah. And like, is it legal? Could he legally carry that weapon at that time? Yeah.
At the time,
and he was being fucking attacked.
Yeah.
So like,
it just goes to show you,
absolutely.
You can do a lot of things legally,
right?
But it doesn't mean that you should.
Yeah. The one thing I will say is the turd burglar that he shot in the arm, the bicep, all the footage when you see this kid for being 17, scared out of his mind, in imminent danger, and there's no doubt in my mind that he thought I'm not going to make it out of this. He wasn't engaging this dude from 5 feet away, 10 feet away. He wasn't fucking drilled on him. The moment this dude put the gun into his face,
that's when he shot him.
That's when he engaged. And as soon as that arm went down, he didn't engage again.
That's what turned me on it, because the amount of restraint that 17-year-old showed, like, obviously he had proper weapons handling, proper weapons safety. He seems, not that he's the gun owner, but he seems like a responsible firearms user.
Yeah. I mean, dude, he had a gun pointed to him.
Yeah. Yeah. So it doesn't, and the guy that was pointing the gun to him thought, in his testimony, he said, I thought he was an active shooter. But hey, man, like, that's you don't point a gun in someone's face unless you're ready to pull the trigger.
Exactly.
And
he
that's
even said
the
it
decision that you make.
On his testimony, he even agreed that, like, he didn't raise his weapon up to me until
the first time. Yeah. When he walked by him, he saw him, and he's like, he didn't pose a danger to me, so I didn't do anything. And
dude. Yeah. Then
I think it's a manipulation. I think the real people that should be in court is the narrative, the people that are spinning the narrative. Because, like, I think of it this way. When we were right after 9/11, what were we bombarded with? Like, if you're an outstanding kid, if you're an American, you got to enlist. You got to go fight this war. That's no different than what was constantly being publicized on the news. Like, here's Antifa, the weaponized arm of the fucking left. What are you going to do, kid? What are you going to do, kids that are coming from fucking more right-leaning families, Guarantee him and his friends saw that as like, oh, this is our chance. This is our chance to do something good, to stand up for our community, to be guardians, to be defenders. 100% agree. That's the message they were getting. That's what they were telling themselves. And it put them in danger.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely have the population at each other's throats.
Yeah.
Yeah, we live in some weird times. People got to be careful.
Yeah. That's why we need to make sure we don't...
or just a big dose of perspective.
Yeah.
Would be nice, but it's hard because, again, like that's their world. They live that. And then it doesn't help that any of your social media is going to reinforce any of that
echo chamber of the same.
Right.
Yeah.
It feeds into an algorithm and you're seeing the same thing. And now you're what is it? Fucking C words. Hard.
Just confirmation.
Confirmation bias. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You got to be willing to listen to, as shitty as it sounds.
Well, that's the only way.
You have to be able to take in, like when you want to, when you're in a healthy place, when you can devote some time, don't just align yourself with Fox News or CNN. Look at the entire spectrum to see all the lies. And within all the lies, you'll get 10% of the truth and figure it out for yourself because you're not going to get it from one organization.
No.
Like, you got to do the digging on your own. And if you find yourself only listening and nodding your head yes to the shit that's on your TV or your Spotify, take a moment and understand that, like, holy shit, maybe I'm just listening to
Opinions.
Just,
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're filling content with opinion, not fact. A lot of their content on both sides, opinion, not fact.
Yeah. You just do better.
Yeah.
For each other. I think would be big.
Mm-hmm.
Just do every day, just a little bit. If everybody can do better for each other.
Yeah.
We'd be pretty well off. Or at least headed in the right direction.
Yeah. Yep.
But again, it's all, I feel like it's by design. That division.
It's really really gross.
And it's just it's a distraction.
Yeah.
Super big distraction.
Yeah. Don't pay attention to what's going on. Hate each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we shouldn't be, we're really mad at each other, but like this system is failing a lot of people.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yep. There's no reason why a personal size container of KY jelly should cost $37.
No, at all.
This inflation is ridiculous. How am I going to fuck my fucking bad dragon fuckable toys?
Bad dragon? Is that a thing?
That's a thing. We keep asking them to sponsor us, but they're not going to.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. They make the weirdest fucking things that
bad
can fuck.
dragon?
Yeah. The weirdest that can fuck you or that you can fuck.
I love getting fucked.
Slut dragon.
Shame.
The amount of bait on this show that you produce makes you the masturbator.
What's your fantasy? It gets weird.
Take a look through there.
Okay.
You can fuck a giant vagina of a real life luck dragon from the Never Ending Story.
Whoa. These cocks are cool.
Fuck me, Atreyu. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But seriously, I can't get a fucking graphics card. I'm a huge PC gaming nerd.
Oh, dude.
I can't find a fucking graphics card.
Yeah.
So,
it's crazy. It's some crazy shit.
In stock, 19 toys.
Yeah.
Shop now. Oh, there's a foot? You
Dude,
show a foot in your ass?
You
Add
can.
to cart.
They have things they call them wearables.
David's paw.
Add to cart.
Yeah.
Stop looking at my phone.
Yeah. Look up the wearables.
Egg plug.
Egg plug.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Zaratan.
Zartan.
It's like a...
Where did you come across this?
So
It's natural. See?
Is that your Pinterest?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm not done.
Fuck.
It's a fuck slug.
it's a bad
A pearly dark pink shaft that glows yellow greenish with a dark metallic green base.
What website is that?
Bad Dragon.
Yeah.
He wasn't lying.
Are we sponsored?
We've been
Not yet.
Yeah, we've been working real hard.
Okay, so
They sponsor e-gamers.
so really?
Really?
Yes,
Dude,
They
I
have
would
jerseys.
I would totally fucking I would do commercials.
Dude, I'm telling you,
What's your promo code gonna be?
Butt stuff.
Butt stuff. Denny's is gonna be fuck slug. Mine's gonna be David's foot.
Nice. So you got dildos, you got masturbators, wearables, packers, little vibes, little squirts.
You can even buy them used from their website.
Oh my
Really?
god.
They're cleaned.
They're clean. They're very clean.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's a packers? Oh wow.
I want to know. Show me.
Bad talking.
What the fuck?
Little squirts. Oh wow, they got tubes.
Tubes.
Tools.
Masturbators. Man. A tiger mouth? David's muzzle.
You pull it up, it's David's face.
Yeah.
Add to cart. Add to cart. Add to cart.
Oh no, my wife just brought home a dog.
No shit.
Yeah.
Like a stray or
Don't be mad.
Yeah,
well.
Yeah. I think that it would be the perfect sponsorship.
Bad Dragon.
We just wear Bad Dragon attire.
honestly, seriously, that'd be so cool.
It would be pretty
be
fucking
so
sweet.
We have only Paul and Greg to thank with that idea. I think it was Paul that came up with it
Paul?
first, and we were like, "Yeah, dude, that makes
How
sense."
are they doing?
Well, I'm gonna say this on this show because I'm gonna publish our last episode together. So we're not in a hiatus with Security Hall. We're just having to play it by ear because Greg's wife is in the hospital. She had a very serious incident, had a brain hemorrhage. Really crazy, really just insane. Literally, they were talking, and then she wasn't feeling good, and then just like that, and Greg rushed her to the hospital, and it took a while, but then they're like, yeah, she's got some bleeding in the brain. So within a couple days, she was out of sedation. She's been she hasn't been talking, but she's been responsive. She recognized him, squeezing his hand. So we're still waiting to find out what the next step's going to be. Yeah. But we're in the.
I hope she
Yeah, the fact that
pulls
she's
through, man, like, and actually recovers.
the fact that she was awake the other day and recognized Greg, like that just shows she's fighting through. But that's why the other show we haven't been doing anything for a while. We sat down last night and it was supposed to, at first we were just gonna be like just a quick catch up, see how everything's doing. We're like, and Greg's like, fuck it, man, I want to record. I miss you guys. So we recorded just to catch up, and we're gonna definitely try to set something up because we don't know what the next treatment's gonna be. We don't know how long it's gonna be, and right now, fucking Greg is dad, mom, working and doing everything. Yeah. So it's like
that's heavy, dude.
Yeah. It's been pretty rough for him, but they're both super tough and resilient. So we're just hoping and praying to things get better.
Yeah,
and-
you got to stay positive.
Yeah.
Can't
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
being negative is not going to do you any good.
yeah. But the greatest thing that
Got to send those good vibes, dude.
yeah, the greatest thing, and Paul and I both told him that the thing we're most proud about it is he didn't turn to drinking.
Yeah.
He's been sober. He's
That's good.
fucking obviously been chain smoking like a motherfucker, but
Yeah.
he even admitted it. Like I didn't want to be in a place where I couldn't respond and be there for my wife. So there was no way I was going to drink. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah, dude.
Sweet.
So hopefully,
good job. For sure. Fucking keep that shit up.
Yeah. So we got to hold it down for.
Yeah, we got you.
We got you, Greg. We're holding it down with the poop and cum jokes, mostly cum. It's what we do here.
More heavy on the poop today, I think.
We had to balance it out.
Yeah. It's been a little more serious
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, it was good though. We needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last episode was
The crazy straw.
yeah, dude.
Now, the whole time we were talking about the homeless dudes in the park coming on things today, I was like, Eric's in the bushes with a crazy straw, just waiting to strike.
Oh God. I think that we should. We're going to wrap it up, but real soon. I think we should start doing our own To Catch a Predator, sort of like an amateur style version
Yeah.
of it.
I'm the predator each time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Take a seat over there.
God damn it, Eric, again.
You got me.
Oh, thank you guys so much for joining me and Eric and
Right.
I'm not allowed to say my name.
never again. As always, thank you for joining us. I'm Denny.
And Eric.
Ryan.
You're David.
Okay,
David.
David, right, whatever.
Thank you
Use
for
promo code David's Foot. What was that website?
Bad Dragon.
Bad Dragon.
Yeah.
David's
Nice.
Foot.
Fuck yeah. Wait for it. We gotta wait for it. We're gonna do the full loop.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back around.
We gotta wait for
I
it.
got more shit to say.
We gotta do this again. We actually gotta load up on episodes because it's gonna be the holiday break, and we gotta have. There we go. Now we're ending. Yeah. Have a good night.